Hope you're doing good. Micah back with another video. Back here to talk about the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. And I'm going to change up how I'm doing the review for these. I'm really just going to talk about the features. Review some of the features that I think are very useful for the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. I noticed in my last video talking about how the January update for my Galaxy Z Fold 6 broke a specific feature. A lot of you guys didn't even know that feature existed for your Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. So I'm going to take this opportunity to kind of highlight some features that should be useful for you or features you should consider using when using your Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys ignite the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It's all free. That way you never miss my videos. So you and I can sit back, chillax, see what's cracking. You guys are really coming through, really showing support. And again, I am very thankful and grateful for the opportunity to be able to bring and talk tech to you guys. And for you guys to actually value my opinion. So I appreciate that. And hopefully we'll be able to continue that down the line with the Galaxy S25 series and going forward. And I will try my best to try to bring some other devices outside of Samsung and Google to the channel, like maybe OnePlus or maybe something else, including not Apple products. Like try to see if I can bring something else fresh to the channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. We're going to use the Galaxy Z Fold 6 to actually talk about what we have going on with the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. So let's open the bad boy up here. Let's jump into the Wear device or wearable app. My watch is on the charger right now, waiting for it to pair. I'm actually a little surprised it's not pairing right now. My watch has been acting weird too since this January update. That may be a separate video, so stay tuned for that. But let me go ahead and open these boys up here so that way I can actually connect to those. So now that we're in the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro app, let's talk about some of the features. And the main feature that I want to highlight is a feature that really takes some of the control out of your hands and allows Galaxy AI to really kind of work itself out. And that is adaptive audio. When you take these out, you also have the ability to, of course, use straight ambient sound or straight noise cancellation, or don't use none of it. Just use them as a standard pair of buds. But I highly suggest the adaptive mode, and that is because it will, intelligently switch between ambient sound and noise cancellation based off of the sound within your environment. So if it gets real loud or sirens goes off, it will still maintain the siren sound, but noise cancellation will suppress the sound so that way it doesn't clip past a specific decibel range to protect your ears from any harm. And then likewise with ambient sound, if you're in an environment where there might be some talking going on, it may allow more of that into your sound profile while listening to your content because of voices. You may want to be aware of your surroundings a little bit. And so with adaptive audio, it will automatically switch between the two and tailor the sounds to your needs. And that's one of the things I really like about the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro is that feature right there. So that's one of the main features I want to highlight first is adaptive mode. Now, alternatively, or I should say additionally, it's kind of like 1B. You can have auto switch with ambient sound on or off, and really this is for phone calls, voice detect, and siren detect. And so, as I discussed before, for your safety and to make conversation easier, you can turn on ambient sound automatically when you start speaking, or a siren is detected. After auto detection, you can pinch an earbud to end ambient sound immediately. And so, by turning that on, now it will allow that to take place as I discussed previously. Now, voice detect will actually lower the music, and especially if it's like direct conversation, it's really your voice that it will detect. And so if you start talking or you start, singing the lyrics, or you start maybe laughing a little bit too loud to the content that you're watching, you may trigger voice detect, which is why I don't have it on for myself. But I do like voice detect. I just wish it paused what I was listening to as opposed to just dampening the sound. And as you see here, turn on this automatically when you start speaking. The conversation will end. No voice is detected for 5 seconds or when you pinch an earbud. So again, I think it's a great feature. I just think it needs to be tailored, or we're given the option to pause our content as opposed to just lowering the volume of the content. And then, of course, during phone calls, you can do ambient sound, which allows sound in with the ambient calls. But one of the things I found to be a slight problem is it can be too much ambient sound, which then distorts the phone call, and then it feels like I can't hear who I'm talking to. So for me, that's why I just turn it off or leave it off, I should say, and just maintain the phone call in, if not noise cancellation mode, off mode. That way I can more audibly hear who I'm talking to during phone calls. Now, the next feature I want to talk about is in sound effects call quality, and I want to start with 360-degree audio. And this is also nice because it does provide more of an immersive sound experience. It keeps sound kind of going all the way around you, like a surround sound system, if you were. These buds, since they're also so impacted, if you will, or the way they're inserted in your ears, it should kind of create that anyway. But I like 360 audio because it definitely kind of gives it that boost of that all around sound. Now, here's where you get to have some of those options available for you. Head tracking. I can't stand head tracking. All right, I do not like this feature because when you turn your head, it does swivel the sound. So then the sound changes depending on how your head is turned or located, and I believe it's also within proximity of your phone. Let's see. Yep. Try to get the best experience. Keep your buds near your phone. So if your phone is laying here, and you turn your head that way, all the sound is now going to be here. But if you turn your head that way, then the sound is going to be coming from here. And although it's cool at first to be like, oh wow, this really feels like immersive, like whoa, it's also very annoying after a while, in my opinion. And so for me, I boost the surround sound like feel and experience with 360-degree audio, but I do not use head tracking for myself. That's one of those features that I'm glad they gave us the opportunity to actually tweak. Now, this is kind of like a mid-tier feature. It's an equalizer. How do you want to balance it out? I believe you can even look up sound profiles, if not on YouTube. If you could Google it and see how people maybe have tuned their equalizer, so that way you can try it yourself when it comes to certain settings. I just leave mine on dynamic. You could do a smooth, clear, balanced bass boost, treble boost. You can then custom is how you can tweak it yourself. But I like dynamic, keeps it wide in terms of the profile, so I don't mind that. What's another feature that I like to highlight to you guys? And it is audio quality options, ultra high quality UHQ audio. This is a game changer for the Buds 3 Pro, in my opinion, because you get professional level audio playback up to 96 kilohertz sample rate. Now, interestingly enough, our ears can only hear so much when it comes to a range in music and wavelengths. And I think that actually might be like the top, like that's the best we can actually hear. It might be slightly lower than that, but I think 96 kilohertz is like the optimal range or the best range, the maximum range our ears can really pick up. And so by turning this on, you get as high quality audio as possible. And then you couple this with, if not YouTube Music, Apple Music, I think Spotify probably also has the option. When you go into their settings and you increase the audio by changing the audio to like the very best that they have, or lossless and all that type of stuff, that also factors into using this feature to be able to bring that really good sound to your ears, into your experience while using the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, and I love it so much. The next feature that I have to put a huge caveat on, or in other words, I would say wait on this feature, is super wideband speech if you have this feature available on your Galaxy device. I'm hearing Galaxy S24 Ultras don't have the feature. I'm hearing certain Galaxy devices in general do not have this feature. But for us with the Galaxy Z Fold 6, we do have this super wideband speech. It's also possible that the feature was there and it was removed with the January update or One UI 7. I don't know yet, or in the One UI 7 beta, I should say. So I don't quite know all that yet because I don't have the One UI 7 beta, and I've always had this feature since before the January update with my Galaxy Z Fold 6. But super wideband speech improves and enhances your call quality. As you see, you get clearer sound on calls with 16 kilohertz bandwidth. So I don't know if that bandwidth got removed, which is why this feature doesn't work. But post that January update on the Galaxy Fold 6, this feature no longer works, which is why I had to turn it off. But I definitely noticed a difference in call quality between having this on and off now that I've had to turn it off. And so this is another feature I would definitely highlight for you guys to want to activate if that feature comes back and it starts working again. The next feature I'd like to talk about is your earbud controls. And my favorite one in here, I might leave it for last. If you come in here to media controls, those are on by default. Okay, it's not in this menu. But while I'm in here, I would say earbuds controls where you get the most fine tuning you can for your earbuds. For my left, I use interpreter just in case I'm talking to somebody and we don't speak the same language. I'm able to then at least talk to them through my earbuds and through my phone and be able to translate back to them what I'm talking about. And they could talk to me, and my earbuds would pick it up with that Galaxy AI, feed it back to me in my language so I can understand what they're talking about, and then I can move forward in that way. So that's what I like. You can change what you want it to do though. Bixby, mindfulness, switch noise controls, but I already have that with my right earbud. So I already take care of that. And that usually will kick it out of adaptive mode and it will switch it to active noise cancellation or ambient sound. When I'm at the gym is when I use this and I switch it to noise cancellation so that way I can tune everything else out and focus on my workout. And so that's why I like using that there. And of course, you can end calls and answer calls right here. And I like those features as well. Now, here's a feature that doesn't really work that well, in my opinion, and that's the earbud lights control. Because they're in your ears on your time and you don't have them like laying out, you don't really get to experience this as much. I was using fade in and out at one point, and then steady's probably the best one because that's how you know it'll be working when the lights just stay on. But I put it back on blinking, and I guess it's supposed to blink when they're just sitting out or if you lose your buds. And then plus it also lets you know here in one of the use cases, the lights will show when the battery for each earbud is at least 30%. So that's another use case for that, but I think that's kind of pointless and we probably don't need that, Samsung, in my honest opinion. But hey, it's a nice gimmick feature, if you will. And if you come in the settings, the absolute game changing feature, in my opinion, is voice controls. Voice controls is a beast. Now, I don't use Bixby Voice Wake Up, but we'll see if the rumors are true when it comes to One UI 7 and AI improving Bixby. We'll see. But voice commands. You can talk through the buds and not have to worry about a single thing. All I have to do is say play music and it will play music. I've demonstrated it before and I'll do it here again. And this, I'm telling you guys, this feature is my favorite feature, period. So I'm only going to use one bud. I'm going to put the bud in my left ear. It's in. And so what I'm going to do now, I was just sitting here listening to MJ play music. See? Boom. I love it. So then you got pause music. Pause music. I got stop music. There we go. So you got to say stop music in order for it to actually stop. And then you can say next song. And then it'll switch to the next song. And then I'll say play music. So now it's playing that music. So I don't have to touch nothing. I can just roll with the punches just like this. And that's what I really like about this feature when it comes to voice controls or voice commands. And then of course you come in the menu and then you only got two languages right now, which is probably English and Korean. But beast mode, you can do volume up, volume down, volume down, volume down. And then you could do answer call and reject call. So if someone's calling you, you could just say answer or reject. And you don't have to touch your buds. It's just free. And so again, stop music. One of the best features. Now I don't have to say stop music to take them out because they will automatically stop the music when you take the buds out. So one of probably the first, if not second, best feature in my opinion of the Galaxy Buds is the voice controls for sure. And then, of course, there's nothing else I really have to highlight to you guys about these because those are my essentially top 5 features for the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. So I hope you guys appreciate and enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comment section below what are some of your features you've used for your Galaxy Buds 3 Pro or even your Galaxy Buds in general. Which buds do you have? And Do you enjoy the features that Samsung has brought to you? The comment section is open for discussion. But again, as always, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, notification bell. It's all free. That way you know some videos so you and I can sit back, check, see what's cracking. And don't forget to hit that super thing button down there, like and dislike button, Cash App or PayPal, and check the channel out for all the videos available to you. That's where to keep tech fresh and alive on this channel. So remember, Micah signing out, and until the next video, wait for it.